And you know what? Some people think that stuff is cute. Some people want to do stuff for the plot. Baby, no. I do not play with my life, okay?
You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me, yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold.
Hey, pretty girls with game, it's your girl Madonna, and I am back with another video. Hey. Okay, listen, because y'all is going crazy, I swear. I looked at the last video that I made about the disrespect, and it's at 9,000 views, y'all. 9,000 views, like, that's crazy. And I'm feeling so grateful and appreciative of everyone that can, like, relate to the video and just, you know, let me tell my truth. Like, I feel so confident that I'm at a point where I'm not letting anybody silence me on different situations, because we almost all go through the same situation. So it's like just being able to have a platform where I can talk about different situations. We all relate to it. We coming together, and you know, we making this a priority in our life about our self-worth. This is so beautiful. Like, put your hands together, okay? Like, because there's a lot of us. Like, the community right now is at about 840 subscribers, and that's a lot of people that's all on the same page, all on the same wavelength. And it's just such a blessing, and I just thank you guys so much for being so supportive. Really, I truly do. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. This is just a disclaimer. I'm gonna talk to you guys the same way I talk to my best friends, and I do not play about them, okay? Period. So as you can see by the title, yes, we are leaving toxic people in 2024, okay? Say goodbye, okay? Because nobody has time for that dysfunction in their life. Nobody has time to continue to have relationships with people that don't see your worth, that don't seem to understand when they're doing things wrong to you, or they just can't get it right with you. Like, nobody has time for that. I'm at a point where I'm taking my life even more serious. Like, each year it got to get more and more serious, because I take my goals serious. I take having $1 million by 30 serious. And so the more my mindset elevates, the more I realize it's a lot of people in my life that do not need to be there, and they are no longer are serving me. And you know what? Some people think that stuff is cute. Some people want to do stuff for the plot. Baby, no. I do not play with my life, okay? You got one life. I got one time to make it pop. I'm not about to be having some unnecessary relationships with people, and people that just want to come to my life and just ruin my peace. That is what I'm not doing. So what we're going to get into today is we're going to get into some key traits of toxic people, okay? Because yeah, you need to understand when this person is actually being toxic in your life. You don't want to overlook these things. So the first key trait of a toxic person that's in your life is someone that is constantly negative. They constantly have this negative view on life. That stuff is so draining. Like, every time I talk to you, I don't want it to always be something negative. Like, you always focusing on the negative things in life. Like, oh, I got a flat tire, or whatever the situation is. It's just ruined their entire day. Like, their life is just so miserable. Like, nobody has time for that. Like, if every single time I talk to you, it is nothing ever positive, you always falling out with somebody, or you don't like somebody, you never can just talk about, like, what's going on with your business, what's going on, you know, with your, like, it's so draining. Don't nobody has time for that. Like, I cut these people off out of my life, but I had a couple of them that kind of trickled in this year that I'm not bringing in 2025, or the relationship is already out of the door. Like, I don't do good with the toxic people, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to have more positive things come to me. And so it's like, hold on, this person is negative, this person want to come into my life and try to see if they can have their way with me, that's just not happening. I'm gonna just let you go. And honestly, all the people that I've really been around that's been like constantly negative, it's always like something way bigger than what I can see as to why they just look at life in such a negative way, or why they are just acting so miserable. It's just so much bigger than me, and I do not have time to just have this person in my life become a science project. Like, it's like you constantly have to like tell them about themselves. It's like, if you don't see it and you constantly want to be in those situations, I'm just gonna distance myself away from you. And you know, sometimes you do have to love people from a distance. It's not that you don't have to, let everybody go, but just at least loving them from a distance. Nobody has time for that constant negativity. Like, that is completely draining. And I'll be honest, it's a couple people that I am leaving in 2024 because it's constantly this negativity with them. They're constantly coming into my life, bringing negativity, and it's just something that I can't get with. If we're constantly having issues with each other, we constantly can't see eye to eye, we constantly like get into it about nothing. It's like, it's almost like constant episodes with you and this person in y'all relationship. Like, why is it always like this? Like, do you like me or what? Like, do you not like me? Okay, then let's get it right. But like, someone that just, for example, constantly harboring over situations like that you've done, you forgive people and you forget. But it's like, I can't keep having a relationship with a person that is constantly just negative, constantly just bringing negativity towards me. They constantly look at the world so negative. It's like, I don't even have nothing to relate to at this point, because your life is just so negative. Like, what am I supposed to say? Okay, well, shit, my credit score, like, my credit score went up 51 points. You gonna be mad? Like, it's just like the constant negativity. Like, you just don't even have anything to relate to anymore with someone that's just constantly negative. And it's just like I said, it's so much bigger than you. Like, you just gotta love them from a distance, okay? So the first trait of a first trait of like a toxic person is constant negativity. All right, so the next key trait that you need to look out for is the constant blame shifting. And this is where they can never take responsibility for their actions. I know y'all know people that they just never can take responsibility for the part that they played in the situation. To me, that's just so annoying. It's so annoying, because it comes to a point where they just constantly want to be the victim of every situation. Okay, but why did that person go off on you? Okay, what did you say to trigger this person? It's just like they constantly just blame everybody else for situations that go on and go wrong in their life. And that is so draining. It's just the constant key traits of toxic people is that they're draining. in the YouTube video. No, but for real, like, the constant blame shifting is ridiculous. Like, and it's just like, after all these situations that you constantly go through, you just never see your wrong in it. You just always think it's somebody else that just come into your life and just try to ruin your life. Like, it's just the constant blame. Like, you have to take responsibilities for your life. And you know what I realized? The one trait that successful people do is they take responsibility for their life and they take action for their life. Anything that goes wrong in my life, I'm taking responsibility for it and I'm moving on. I'm not looking at any situation like, oh, this is this person's problem or whatever the situation is. No, I'm looking at the situation and I'm saying, okay, what can I have done better? Boom. Okay, well, this is how I'm going to maneuver moving forward. It's this constant, like, people who just blame shift, they just can never see their wrongdoings. And I can't be around somebody like that. It's not even a positive trait that I would even want to carry on for me, for my kids, or for anybody that I'm around and I introduce you to, you telling them about the story whole time. It's just like, where can you take any type of responsibility for what you just shared to us? You know, like, you need to remove those type of people out of your life. And if you can't remove them, then love them from a distance. So the next trait that we are going to be leaving in 2024 is hanging around anybody that is jealous or envy of us. Yes, I said it. And to be honest, I feel like we can sense in our instinct when we know that somebody is kind of coming off as jealous, or they just kind of envy our life. And I just love them from a distance. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to have friendships with people that's jealous of me. It's like they do little certain stuff, like they don't invite you to things, or you know, they don't post you on things. Like, it's just, I don't know, they just be acting weird, and I just make sure you be looking out for that, okay? So people who put like, they do like little jokes and stuff, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody that's jealous of you, like, sometimes I look back and I be like, dang, I cannot believe I was friends with you when you was acting like that, because I was never looking at you like that, sis. I was always like rooting for you. Like, I'm not the type of person that like wants to be in competition with my friends or anything like that. Like, I want to see all my friends winning. Like, that's how I am, because I'm good with myself and what I have to bring to a table. In any type of friendship, any type of relationship, I am always an asset, baby. I'm never a burden. I'm always going to add value to anything that I like, you know, put myself in. So it's just like, yeah, why are you acting like that towards me? Why are you being jealous? Why are you being envy? Like, we don't even have to be like that. But okay, I see how you acting, and you know what? We just gonna have to win in different rooms, in different areas. Like, you know, we just have to love each other from a distance. And this one is a little bit hard, especially when you have friendships with people that you've been friends with for a long time, and you kind of like cultivate a relationship where, you know, you've kind of got accustomed to these like smart remarks that they do, or like, you know, they constantly joke about situations about you, and they, you know, say in a jokey way where you think like, that's still my friend, when whole time that's a little bit of jealousy going on. Like, and if you are in a relationship with somebody like that, and y'all are really true friends, and your true friend could possibly be jealous or envying you, that's a conversation that you need to have with them, okay? You should not be continuing your relationship with them. If you really truly care about them and you want them, you know, to understand you on a more deeper level, have that conversation with them. Like, one thing about me and my best friend, we talk about everything. Like, and I feel like every relationship should be like that, like a really strong friendship with somebody. Like, if I feel some type of way, I'm not about to be just not saying nothing, because that's how like stuff like fester. Like, it's just, I love this person, so why would I sit here and be feeling some type of way and not telling them, you know? Like, and if somebody's really so jealous and envy you, and they just always constantly make jokes and stuff like that, and y'all been friends for 10, 15 years, okay, that's a problem. And sometimes I feel like it could be just like an insecurity too. Like, some people just be so insecure, and it's just like to make themselves feel better about certain situations, they'll throw a little jokey joke in there about you, but whole time it's really something within them that they feel like they have to do that. And you just gotta pray for them type of people, honestly. Like, you just gotta pray for them type of people. Like, there's some people, they can't help but be in competition with other people. And I just, honestly, I can't have no friends like that. If you feel like you constantly have to be in competition with me, yeah, no, it's a wrap. I'm not having that. The last key trait that I really want to talk about is people that refuse to change. I'm someone, I've said this before on multiple videos, that I cannot stay stagnant. I always have to be growing. I always have to have a new mindset. I just always want to be elevating in life. And it's like when you with somebody and they never change, they just stuck in their ways. It's like, when are you gonna grow? When are you gonna want to say, hey, I want better for myself, or hey, I want more, love to come to me. I want to feel more happy in life. Like, some people, they just stuck in their ways of just how they used to been doing things for years and years and years, and they wonder why their life is the way that it is. Like, you're not changing. You're not taking responsibility for your life. You're not doing the inner work that you need to do to be the person that you want to be. Like, stop trying to be mad at everybody else. Stop trying to live through everybody else. Stop trying to be in competition with everybody else. Stop hating on everybody and just do the inner work that you need to do to be the best version of yourself. Like, I'm really big on that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like that I could have handled better in relationships that I had with people. Yes, totally 100%. And I've learned from those situations, and I took responsibility for the part that I played in it. And now I'm a better person. I'm a better woman, and I would never carry myself like that again. But it's just like, some people, they just so okay with handling situations the way they've always been, and they constantly get the same result, and they constantly in a state of just misery. Like, that stuff is just, I can't be around people like that. I cannot be around anybody that refuses to change, because it's like, you see them and they be like, she changed. Yes, I changed. Yeah, hell yeah, I changed, because I want to be a better version of myself. Like, would I look like being the same person that want to just, get into it and give everybody my energy that they don't even deserve out of me? No, some stuff really is beneath me. Like, I can't go for that type of stuff no more. That's not the type of woman that I am right now. I want to be in my more feminine era. Like, I don't even have that energy to give to certain people anymore. So just, yes, people that refuse to change, they refuse to elevate, they refuse to, like, I just can't get with it. I just don't understand it either. Like, you want to be getting better. You want to be getting wiser as you get older. You only getting wiser in situations that you constantly mess up. Constant relationships with people you constantly messing up. It's just like, when are you just going to get out of that cycle? Like, it's not working out. You're constantly falling out with people. Like, I cannot. And I don't need y'all to be in situations like that. It's so draining. Even just talking about it, it's just like, 2025, baby, it's gonna be more peace. Like, I'm just not dealing with it, because like I said, I'm taking my life serious, okay? Like, I mean, I started this YouTube stuff, and like, I started taking it really serious maybe like 2 months ago, and it's, it's growing. Everything around me is growing. I started focusing on myself. I'm like pouring into myself, and I'm seeing so many positive outcomes when I do that, and not focus on just people that just constantly bring negativity in my life. It's just like, remove those people, girl. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I don't have time for it anymore. Like, no, I can't. So yes, people that refuse to change, girl, you can't convince them. No, they don't want to live a better life. They don't. They want to be bad. They want to be angry. They want to look at the world like the world against them. Just let them be, okay? Just let them be. Y'all, honestly, I could go on and on about this topic, but nah. I'll probably do another video on this one. But yes, like, I think it's gonna be so good for us, because we're gonna go into the new year. God is hitting the reset in our life. We're gonna flourish so much more. He has so much more in store for us. So let's continue to just move with grace, you know, shed the dead weight that you need to do to really grow and be the best version of yourselves. And I will let y'all know that once you do remove those people out of your life, you realize the impact that they left on your mental health. It's something serious. All those situations that I look back and I realize I put myself in, and I constantly was trying to make a relationship work with somebody, I'm like, dang, they really put me through some stuff. Like, I cannot even, it almost like when you look back at it, it feels like mental abuse. Like, dang, like you was just so messed up, so fucked up on your own, and you tried to put all that energy on me. Like, dang, like you dead ass wrong for that. But I'm just so glad that, you know, I'm stepping up for myself and I'm removing those people out of my life. And if you have anybody in your life that's just extremely toxic, you need to step up for yourself, girl. You have to remove those people, because the constant manipulation and all the type of stuff that they are trying to put you through to have you still be in their life, it's not worth it. It's not worth your mental health. You'd be sitting in your cot crying some days, because it's just like, you know, you trying to make a relationship work with them, whether friendship, relationship, whatever the case is, and they can't get it right. And it's just like, you know, if you not with me, then you against me at this point in life. So it's like, I gotta love you from a distance, and I have to like shed that weight from you. That's just what it is. And so it's okay to let people be winning in different areas. Like, y'all don't have to be together for, like, you can still win. It's just like, yeah, we just not gonna be at the same table winning. That's just what it is. So I'm so glad that you guys were able to watch this entire video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Look at me trying to put that in there. Okay, yes, so make sure you hit that button, because I got some more stuff on the way that I want to talk about with y'all. If y'all have any more key traits that y'all know about that people be doing, put it down in the comments, okay? Because I'm not trying to overlook the red flags. Like, go ahead, tell me, sis, what's going on, what they be doing out here, okay? But I'm so glad that y'all, you know, watched to the end. Thank you for all the support. I'm glad that we're growing. The channel is growing, and, you know, I can just continue to build more of a personal connection with y'all, all right? But thanks so much for watching. Love y'all.